My name is Count Dracula. I want you to know that I want to confess.
Yes, well, Drac, it's nice of you to do that. As your psychiatrist, I think you should know that you're giving up your rights to privacy and confidentiality doing that.
I want to tell the public what I feel and how I see things.
Drac, you've been around for a number of years, hundreds and hundreds of years. Nobody really knows how old you are.
I know. I want to tell them I feel for them.
You feel for them?
Yes. They run around all the time. They always say they're running here and running there. And you see them hurrying, scurrying.
Well, Drac, you have the ability to fly.
I fly at night. I don't want to disturb people. They have feelings, you know.
Drac, nobody knows you have feelings.
I know. That's why I want to confess.
What is it that you really want to do for the public, Drac?
I want them to know I want to become a human being.
Drac, if you look around, you see a lot of people who are human beings aren't all there. They're not very humane, you know. I'm just trying to tell you. And you're giving up the right of privacy so people can understand where you're coming from.
I know. I know. I feel so bad for what I see. They run from morning to afternoon to night. They're very uptight.
Are you uptight, Drac?
No. No, I'm beyond that. I've been around for years and years. If I were uptight, I would have died of a heart attack.
A lot of people do die of a heart attack. You know, a lot of strokes, a lot of heart attacks. You're not subject to that, are you?
No, I'm not human yet, but I'm trying to get there. One day, I'll be like you, Doctor.
You want to be like me?
Yes, you're my role model.
Me? You're a psychiatrist? What I do, Drac, is the study of the id by the odd.
The study of the id by the odd. I like that. Ah, that's funny. Yes, yes, you are a funny doctor.
I don't want to be funny, Drac. I have to be serious with people. They don't like their doctors to be funny.
I like you to be funny. You're my kind of doctor.
Oh, it's nice of you to say that. Drac, why are you studying voice?
Why am I studying voice? I want to be more outgoing. I want to be liked. I want to be listened to.
Well, Drac, you don't wear the cape anymore, so nobody really knows who you are, and you look pretty normal, though you're not all there.
I know, but if you look around, who's all there?
I didn't think about that. A lot of people aren't all there. There was a very famous guy at Harvard, I believe, who said that there are three types of people: inner, outer, and other directed.
Yes, I know. I went to see him one day. His name, David Reisman.
Yeah, how did you know that?
Well, I flew to him at night, and I talked with him.
You talked with David Reisman at Harvard? He's a very famous person.
I know. Very kind. And he told me that I was inner directed.
Inner directed?
Yes, inner directed, because I flew by the seat of my pants alone at night.
Drac, you want to become more human, and you can't scare people. You're going to scare them with what you're doing. Why do you fly at night by yourself?
I don't have anybody to fly with. Nobody wants to fly with me.
So you're saying, in essence, you're a loner.
Yes, for hundreds and hundreds of years, I fly by myself at night, and I want to be like you. I want to stay at home.
Drac, you used to be at the castle.
I know, but there's no castle anymore. Transylvania, everything is nuts there. You can get killed.
Drac, you can't be killed. You know that.
No, you can. I know that because I see what happens to people.
Drac, you're taking voice lessons, I understand.
Yes, I understand you're taking voice lessons. Yes, I want to sound normal.
But you are normal.
No, I scare little children when they hear me, and I said, that's nice of you. They cry to their mothers and tell people. I scare them.
So you don't want to scare them? You don't want to scare them? I'm trying myself to get rid of my nasal voice, Drac.
I know. Sometimes
I sound like you, Doctor.
But I can get back to my old voice. And my old voice says, goodbye, not hello.
That's strange you said that, because I heard that when people say hello, their voice says goodbye.
Yes, I don't want to be that way. I want to be friendly, outgoing, sincere. I want people to love me, to understand I am Dracula. But I want to be their friend. I want to be your friend.
Oh, no. Drac, don't take a little bite of me. You lost a couple of psychiatrists already, Drac.
I know. I get carried away. A little bite.
No, Drac, not today. We're on public television. You don't want to do that in public.
You're right, Doctor. You're right. I will not take a little bite now.
Drac, what kind of lessons do you take when you work with somebody? You're working with a man or a woman?
I don't know. You can't tell anymore what the sex is anymore. That's the problem. They look like each other.
I hadn't thought about that, but I think you're right. People tell me, Drac, I'm just going to ask you, I sound like Andy Rooney of 60 Minutes.
Yes, I thought the same thing. So you know.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I sound just like Andy Rooney.
I know. Well, you can sound like Andy Rooney, but I can't.
Well, why not?
I want to sound like Bond, 007, James Bond.
Well, how do you do that?
I'm learning. You talk like this, Bond, 007, James Bond.
That's great. Can you show me how to do that? That's a great sound. I'd like to have a voice like that.
I know. And I am going to have that voice because the women go gaga.
Yeah. Well, it could help me. You know, I'm a single guy. I'm looking around to date. People aren't turned on by my voice.
You sound almost like Andy Rooney.
I don't know about you. Yeah, I could sound like that. I took a voice class, and they told me I sounded like Woody Allen or somebody, like that, Mr. Rogers.
You could do that.
I'm going to put on my sweater, boys and girls, and I want you to just watch. I'm going to do the sweater, and I hope you're just enjoying the program.
Yes, you sound like Mr. Rogers.
I don't want to.
Well, you know, I can help you because I'm learning how to use my voice.
You sound just like Dracula.
I know. I want to sound different. I want to sound like maybe somebody that you know.
Who's that?
Who loves you, baby? I like Telly. Who loves you, baby, when he's taking people apart? Ah, ah, ah! The voice says, I'm your friend. And my voice doesn't say, I'm your friend.
Well, you have to learn how to do that.
I can talk like Telly.
Yeah, I hear that. So they're teaching you how to do a different voice?
Yes, and it sounds so different to me, I'm afraid to use it. They have me in a little room, and I work by myself.
Well, why do you work by yourself?
Because they're all afraid to be with me, and they think I'll take a little bite. You gave me a permission slip, Doctor. And it says to them, Drac will not take a little bite. You have permission to work with him and help him with his work.
Yes, I did give you the permission slip. I forgot I signed that.
Yes, you're a very kind man. Would it be possible if I took a little bite?
No, Dracula, no. No bite. You lost 2 psychiatrists already. You like them very much.
Yes, I get carried away. People do that to me.
Why do they do that to you? You work by emotions? You don't use your intellect?
I try to be more intellectual, but there's no space for me in society.
What do you mean by that? There's no space for you.
People are very busy with their own lives. They don't want to know about intellectual things. If you watch the candidates running for office, they say this and they say that.
Of course, they all want to be elected, so they say what the people running for office want to sell them.
I know. Is there no honesty left in this world?
No, Drac, there is none. Human beings don't have that. They just want to get by.
That's funny. They want to get by. I wonder if you join with me, and let me tell you how I get by. When I wake up in the morning, I think to myself, what will I do today?
And what do you say about that?
You sound almost like Woody Allen.
I sound like Woody Allen?
Yes, he always hesitates, and he does that. It drives me nuts.
And what did you do about it?
I flew to his place in New York, and I took a little bite.
You took a little bite of Woody Allen?
Yes.
Oh, Drac. You're going to change the man's life. He makes a fortune hesitating, and you know he does maybe.
I know, but after I took a little bite, he calmed down.
He calmed down?
Yes. He now sounds like me.
Woody Allen sounds like you?
Yes. He has calmed down, and now he says, I don't.
Oh, Drac, you're going to ruin the man. He has such a nice voice. I like Woody Allen.
I know. That's because your ear is not tuned.
What are you talking about my ear, Drac?
Your ear is naked.
My what?
Your ear is naked.
Drac, what does that mean?
It means you can't hear yourself. You don't know that you talk